Welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit. Any moment now, our drivers will take to the track and the Bahrain Grand Prix will begin. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1 of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Formula 4 Racing. I'm your host, CB Skate. With me as always is Hello there, Housey. How are you there, bud?
I'm okay, mate. I'm a damn sight better than you by the sounds of it.
Yeah,
so, ladies and gentlemen, yes.
I'm a bit under the weather, mate.
My sidekick is a little bit sick tonight, so I've got the sick sidekick with me today. So we're gonna give Skate as least to do as possible in terms of this session. So just bear with us. We're gonna hopefully try and get him mended up in 40 minutes, quick sharp, so that he's on form for the race. But if it is a bit quiet, that is because Skate is just taking his time in the background, trying get to do his beautiful work for you guys. So yes, hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Formula 4 round 10 of the European Division. We're at Bahrain for this evening's event. A few of the lads just about getting out on track now. Obviously start getting their eye in, only the Q1 session, so should be no dramas here. We've got, let me just look at the list because I don't check myself yet. Chewy, so we've got Chewy in the reserve seat. Apart from that, we've got all our drivers. So just the one reserve in for tonight. Had a good race here in the Australian side earlier on in the day. So we're expecting the same again here in this Euro division. Very good track, offers a lot of good racing, a lot of opportunity. So I'm expecting this one to be a cracker. Have a quick look at the chat quickly. Yeah, Kaiser in the chat. Evening, yeah, evening driver. Kaiser. We've got Wolf Racing. Hello, Paul. Nice to have you, buddy. Saying good luck to all the lads, so thanks for that. So, let's start picking up then, because we should have a few guys starting to run. I think the furthest round was a Cadbury's. It is. It's over Andenge. So he's got a bit of traffic here on his opening lap. I certainly navigated through some, looking at the track map beforehand. It's difficult right here. Don't want to be touching that apex. We said it in the Australian stream earlier. A few of them did come a little bit of a cropper there. So we'll see if it claims anybody tonight. And Denson, obviously first one to be out there. Setting a time. Purple's the middle sector. Nice wide entry into the final corner here. Straighten up as soon as he can. That DRS open as soon as you're allowed to, right about now. So Andenge will get us underway then. A 1:26.7 for Andenge. Most of the lads on the start finish on out laps at the moment, so we'll see if we can pick up who is next along. I think it's going to be Bannister. So Bannister the next one on a lap here. He's that dark blue Rothmans dot coming into the final corner now on your track map. It's going to cross the start finish time. I'll give you the time. 1:28.8 for Bannister, gets himself underway. Pills then goes faster, so 25.9, so good opening lap from Pills. Ramsell set at a 27.5 there as well. We've got Chewy about to cross the line. Pops himself 4 for 28.5 to open himself up. Callum Tyler a 27.1 there. Junior's invalidated this lap, unfortunately for Junior. Let's just double check on these Cadburys coming down. So Andenge is up again. Is he going to set this time? I would imagine probably will, as soon as it's Q1. Just getting a bit of a feel for the track. And then should go quicker here, if you watch the timing tree. Yes, he does. Curtis goes third with a 27. 1:06. Who's that they just popped in there? That was Bannister, was it? A 28.8. So now we've got the Extremist about to take the line. Goes 7th, a 27.3. Junior then. 34.8 for him, even though it's not coming up on the timing tree. That was a 34.8. Maybe it was an invalidated lap. I only jumped on board at the last minute. Is Chewy on another lap here? He is up on his time, is Chewy, at this point in time. Chewy then into the final corner. Is that DRS open? Can he improve? No, doesn't do so. Half the grid still yet to set lap times here. Early doors in Q1 session. Kaiser then getting himself on board a 38.6. Our championship leader is out on the track. A little bit of traffic in sector 2 for our championship leader. Just keeping track on the guys left to set their opening lap times. Let's have a few of these cats here. I think it's going to be Junior again, first time up. So here we go. Junior's going to get himself on the board here. 26.4 for Junior, so not bad. Got one of the old spices about to take the line. It's Nico. Okay, goes 8 for 27.222. If you don't mind, sir. We've got our championship leader then, RELP's shaping up. Oh, he touches that apex late. It's about the only time you might get away with it. So young Tommy subscribed. Thank you, Tommy. And yes, good evening to you, fella. Nice to have you here, back again this week. So our championship leader then, RELP's. What's he got in this Q1 session? 36.3. So good 3 and a bit tenths off Hills at the moment. Let's have a look then, guys. Just yet set a lap. So Sloth and All Shot Down is going to be the one. All Shot Down is about to take the line now. It does so with a 27.2. Puts himself in 9th. So Mr. Monday flexing again this week, as we can see. So it's I Am Sloth. Next one out of the Gars, yet to set a time. It's got a little bit of traffic in the middle sector. One of the cats. But I'm sure they'll get nicely out of their way. So Slothy's getting this DRS open down the back straight. It's going to take a nice wide entry into the left-hander. Get on that throttle as quickly as he can, straighten the car up. Get into this right-hander nicely. Apex there. Gives himself just about enough room for the curb. Slightly wider line than P's there on that final right-hander. Just down this section now, just flat out into the heavy braking zone. Right down a third gear. He's going to get on the power hard here. So what Sloth got in his opening lap? Let us see. Second, 26.0. So looking spicy already at the top, ladies and gentlemen. It's brewing already. Early days in this Q1 session. So Sir Young Tommy, I think now is the next one on a lap here, yet to set a time. Missing last week was Young Tommy. He's just purpled the first sector. So nice to have him back this week. Been doing a good job in the races he's been in. So Young Tommy. We'll open the DRS then into this final end of sector 2 before we start that sector 3. Mainly a power sector 3. Just the sort of 2 corners really in it. Just sector 3, the timing beam's going to break about now. There's sector 2, purple's that. So sector 3 was just this right-hander. And then the right-hander at the end of the straight. Junior has retired. I'm presuming that is in the pits. I didn't see anything on track. Let's get young Tommy across the line first. So young Tommy up to 11th then, 27.2. So just Mikey and Bloomstar are both out there, both yet to set a lap time. Just Mikey the furthest along, sat behind his teammate. I'm going to guess, but I don't really need to, because it's going to be, and it is, Mr. Teammate is Andenge giving his teammate a nice little tow. So just Mikey going to get himself on the board then, a 28.2. Probably not what the plan was. We're going to get Bloomster across the line here as well. Goes 15th to 27.6. So the only guy left to yet set a lap time is Mr. DJ. So hopefully Extremist is out. Extremist has lost it. Who's out on board with here? Sloth. Sloth's going to get a good view of this. So yeah. Extremist has binned it, unfortunately, in the middle sector. Right on the bubble at the moment, P15. So those boys down below, currently the drop zone, Kaiser, Chewy, Bannister, Just Mikey and DJ. One of those can knock him out. What is there, about half a second or so in it from Kaiser. So Bannister back out on the track now. Just Mikey not going again. Let me just double check Juniors as well, quickly. So I want to check the race director just to make sure Juniors was in the pits, which it is. The Junior, confident with a 26.4. Decided that that's enough for this session. So on. And Denge then is out there again at the moment. He's just coming into the final corner. Doesn't really need to be out there as we normally say with Andenge. Doesn't improve his lap time either. Bannister's just about to open his lap up then. One of the guys in the drop zone at the moment. So he's just getting his lap underway. Maybe we should go for a ride on board with Bannister. Okay, so we'll go on board with Bannister here and we'll give you a little bit of an audio up. 3/4 of a lap here. So audio up, ladies and gentlemen.
And there you go, folks. Bannister with a 127.4. Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry, folks. I'm a little bit under the weather. Housey has been holding the fort, but I am here nevertheless. We've got Kaiser out there on track trying to warm up into this one. Light in the coal fire this morning, folks. It's taken a little while to get going, so I do apologise. I am a little bit under the weather, but we're going to persevere through this one. We've got Kaiser out there. He wants to improve on a 127.8 there, Housey. Can he do it? Can he do what he does? He goes at nearly a second quicker with a 26.9. Great stuff from Kaiser Hop. And DJ is the only one yet to set a time. So we're on board with DJ.
Yep, indeed. God, I never knew how much I missed you, mate, until you come back there. honestly. Sharing the love, mate.
That's
I
it,
miss you.
mate. Oh, mate, I've been, well, I had to go get some, got some of those tablets in me before when we started, and, well, sitting here slowly buzzing, mate. Got me coffee, and I'm starting to fire up as the session gets on.
Let me just clear this up, ladies and gentlemen. That is prescribed or
Yes,
over-the-counter
yes,
tablets.
yes.
Nothing untoward here.
Well, I mean, I wish. I'm only joking, folks. I'm only joking. But yes,
Maybe yeah. That'd be quite funny, actually. What do we do? Why don't we do like the last race of the season? Absolutely
oh,
smash
jeez.
their faces.
Yeah, I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. But
Here we go then, DJ.
there he
10,
goes, Mr.
27
DJ.
then.
Fantastic. At 27.1, how's he? 27.1. Not too bad at all. Yes, yes, I am here. And I do not sound well. I do apologise for my voice. I was feeling a little bit crook yesterday. And, well, we got through the Aussie division with a cracking race. Excuse me. And, well, I mean, it did take a while for me to fire up this morning. I do apologise. I was a little bit late to the party as well there, Godmother. And, well, I mean, we are here. Mr. Monday. Oh, bless Mr. Monday. In the chat, voice of an angel.
You're just presuming he's talking about you. Though.
Well, I mean, let's just... Well, that's the only way we've got to go.
I'm not denying it.
That's the only way we've got to go, Housey. That's the only way we've got to go. And, well, there you go. Oh, we've got Wolf Racing. And that is Mr. Paul Watson. How are you, mate? Good to see you supporting the boys in the chat. Absolutely love your commitment. Well, even though you were, well, he's doing his own thing these days, is Paulie. But, well, he's, well, there he is there. We've also got to thank Sir Young Tommy. He subscribed for 3 months in a row just before, and Bloom is about to go again. Here he goes, Housey, the Cat F1 driver. This clock is ticking down absolutely rapidly. We've got a few boys who have retired who are quite comfortable with their times. And, well, look at that. VFR Pillars and I Am Sloth in the garage. Slothy boy, not too far off the pills this time. But Mini Ramsell has retired. Nico Rosberg has retired in the garage. Not too sure what Sir Young Tommy's done. He's retired, but he's right on the cusp. He's right on the cusp. And, well, there he is there. We're going to stay with Bloom, I do believe. Or is just Mikey further along? No, we're going to stay with Bloom here, Housey, and bring him home to the flag.
Yep. Okay, a little chat from Paul in the chat there, saying he's teamed up with the Bannister. So those two doing the thing in other places. Always repping Formula 4 though. I know Paul. He's he normally spreads the word for us. So we thank you for that, Paul. Obviously we supported Paul in that great 24-hour race that he done a few weeks ago.
Absolutely.
Paul supports us.
Absolutely.
So Bloomster then.
Oh, he's invalidated. He invalidated right at the end of the lap. And that's him done. Bloom is out. That is unfortunate. Just Mikey will be next. His fuel light screaming. Is he going to say, oh, Just Mikey. Just Mikey does improve P18, but not enough. P18 is where he's going to start, and that is it. That is it. Q1 done and dusted, Housey. And we're going to get this one underway. A Q2 to follow, folks.
Okay, well, you go and have another rest for a couple of minutes while I'll run it down. I'll run the clock down and go through the drop zone just for everybody to be clear. We'll just wait for a couple of boys still on the track to come in then. So, we have lost the extremists from that session now. Unfortunately, did bin it. Didn't quite survive. It's a close run thing, but unfortunately, the extremist 16th. Bannister then we've lost, who was 17th. Just Mikey also out of this session in 18th. Bloomster will go from 19th on the grid, and our reserve of Chewy will be going from P20 come lights out. Senior, yep, just surviving there. Or just about enough to beat the extremists, whichever way you want to look at it. So we've got the clock ticking, so things are going well at the moment. Had a bit of a whoopsie in the Australian side again this morning, so we Prayed to our Cody's gods. And it looks like we're all playing ball for a minute, so we will get this Q2 session underway. So this will be the strategic session then, as we touch on every week. Obviously, more important with these laps, as the fastest time you set in this session, the tyres that you use to do that time will be the tyres that you will need to start the Grand Prix on. A bit of a last hurrah for this. I don't know if you're good enough to give me an opinion, Skate. Sorry, I didn't want to cut
Yeah,
back to
mate,
you, but
you're
it
right.
is a genuine question. Obviously, the real life scenario, the Formula One have dropped this tyre rule, so I mean, just wondering your thoughts on it. To be honest with you, if you've got enough strength to give me them.
Well, they've only dropped not the compound. It's just if you've got a brand new set, of course. To start you can't change the compound, of course, if whatever tyre you set. Same sort of rule apply, but you can put your if you set your fastest time on a soft, you can opt to change it for a brand new set in the real life stuff, which is interesting, to be fair. Thoughts on it? Nothing too special at the moment. Yeah, don't really have an opinion on it. It's only been one race. And I think it's kind of good because you can split a strategy like what they did, like what the Ferraris did as well. Yeah. They put Charles on brand newies, and they put whoa, what's going on with Sir Young Tommy? He's retired in the garage. That's in the garage. There you go.
Interesting plan then. Doesn't say he's retired yet, but okay.
Oh,
Doesn't say he's crashed either. No, I've got it greyed out, but there's nothing in the race director. That's what I was getting at.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. He must have retired in the garage.
Interesting. Maybe he's got something to attend to quickly. Sometimes is the way. Not too sure.
But yeah, it's an opinion of it, mate. I don't really have one. It's very early to tell. I think it's a good thing, possibly at this very early stage in the season. But yeah, we'll wait and see though. There, Housey. I mean,
in the chat, but he said he'll take P15 in the chat. So interesting.
Okay, there you go. So young Tommy may be looking for a driver of the day. We're on board with Xerxes. Well, there we go. We're on board with him now. And Xerxes attacking this fine Bahrain track. I absolutely love it, Housey. I love this one. One of my favourites here. And, this S section, very technical. It's all about your line in. You get that right, you're usually pretty good. You muck it up, and, she can go wrong in all ways, shapes, and forms. But Xerxes, no issue there. And let's just see him push on and get this lap done, get a banker in. And it is the funny bugger session. Of course, Housey, he's on the softs at the moment. And what these boys usually tend to do is just pull right up at the start-finish line and get out there when the track is rapid. So tend to burn an old set possibly and save some good sets for Q3. Of course, Xerxes being a Q3 specialist, he's only ever missed once. And, there you go. So Xerxes looking to strut his stuff around this magnificent circuit. I do know he's been putting in the hours and looking forward to seeing him attack this track. Sir Young Tommy saying it's crazy. Rather skip quali than go straight to the race. Well, there you go. A bit of a change of mantra there from Sir Young Tommy. But, there you go. If anyone knows what he's doing out there, it is Sir Young Tommy. I dare say that. Come on, Tommy, don't let me down. As we've got the champ himself, Mr. Pease, out there in Sector 1. Curtis, there he is there. And he's about to complete his lap now, Housey. Coming around that last corner, that double right-hander. It's actually two corners, folks. You get the first one right, cancels out the second one. But here he comes, Kaiserhoff. Curtis with a 29.7. They're playing funny buggers, mate. They are playing funny buggers.
Well, Nico's done a lap on the medium at 28.0, up in second at the moment. So that I would say is a legitimate lap. Junior is out at the moment.
Staying with Pease. He's the furthest along on the medium.
Pease is furthest along on the medium. So we've got him picking him up here in the tail end of Sector 2. Just about to break the timing beam. Does he go purple? He does. Takes a lot of inside curb there compared to some, so he's very brave on that curb. I know quite a lot of drivers a little fearful of that curb these days. I'm one of them, to be honest. But it works for Pease. And who should we to argue with the championship leader? So here he goes then. A 27.0 on the medium, if you don't mind. So I think that's a good lap from Pease to start with. Let me have a quick look. 26.8 was roughly the time we're looking for on a medium tyre. That was what the Australian boys did earlier. Fastest Q2 time on a medium was a 26.885 by the great man himself, Mr. Tabbed. So that's the kind of benchmark we're looking for on a medium. So there's probably a little bit more to come from guys on mediums. Should they want to, should that be the tyre that they want to start the race on. Got Callum here about to cross the line. He's also on the medium, so Junior has set a lap time there of 42.3 on the medium. Callum goes a 28.4 on the medium, puts himself P4. I think Kaiser is on a lap on the mediums. He is. He's just coming into the final corner now. So we'll get him across the line. Team Rothman's driver. Pass back under the lights again tonight, looking beautiful, aren't they? Kaiser then 28.2. So the fourth place for him. Sloth is out there on a set of mediums as well, so Sloth's going to be the one to watch, I believe, on an outlap at the moment, but we're going to get pretty much a full lap with him here. We can take you down and yeah, we can do an audio up lap. Let's do an audio onboard lap with Sloth. Here we go then, take it away. I am Sloth. 24 volumes up. We give him a little bit of airtime there to be the hero, and he backs out of it, unfortunately. Maybe going for 2 laps or on the mediums. Still yet a set lap time though. Very fish.
Yeah, no, he was. It looks like he was just playing around there, Housey. But now he's turned the ERS on and he's going to go for it now, Mr. Sloth. He doesn't like the attention. Maybe he caught us trying to get him on a hot lap. But nevertheless, we'll just stay with him anyway. Yet to set, well, a representative time is a Slothy boy. This session is always invalidated too, Housey. He's invalidated. We're going to go flick up to somebody who's on a lap. Who's out there at the moment? We've got Junior out there, and he's not going to improve at all, I don't believe. No, he's not. We've got Andenge, your boy Andenge, out there. The Cadbury Pot 1 driver doing his thing. Let's just see what he's doing out there. Sector 1. Excuse me, level pegging.
Yeah, that level peg in Sector 1. I mean, we have seen a few boys doing a slightly different strategy in the last couple of weeks. They have been trying to keep us on our toes after we say, yeah, they're not going to do laps. Some of them have been doing some Q2 soft runs and using that tyre through onto a race start. So we are starting to see it a bit. Mixed strategies. I mean, I guess maybe the thinking behind some of these lads is do something different. You know, Pease is doing his thing. The likes of Andenge, this man, Drofters, Pills, Sloth, DJ, doing their thing. Oh, Andenge. Purple the middle sector, but way too much right foot there on the exit of that one. It's going to cost him. And again. So maybe this set of softs is a very, very worn set of softs. So he looked like he was struggling there, but he does improve in lap time. There's a 24.1 on these softs, so I hope for his sake he's either coming in and going to stick another set on, or that set is not really, really badly used, as I am just guessing with his lack of traction there.
Well, Mr. Monday about to
get...
Mr. Monday about to get himself underway again. How's he? The Capri driver. Curtis is out there. He's purple to middle sector. He will be next across the line on a valid lap. He's on the medium. Let's just see what Curtis can do, mate.
DJ then just actually popping in into P1, 26.7 on the soft. As we bring Curtis over the line, currently 12, moves himself up to P5, 27.7 on the medium. Not bad there, not bad. Got one of the, who else is out there? Is that Nico? It is Nico. He's about level pegging in the tail end of the middle sector, but he's backing out of this one. Is that Sloffy again? It is Sloffy, so Sloffy's still on it here. I think it'll be his third lap on this medium tyre. Oh, and he's lost it. Commentator's curse. Sorry, Sloth. I'll take the blame for that one. So Sloffy getting it wrong. Just in the start of the last sector. Still got plenty of time. Probably about 5 minutes left to go on the counter, I would say, I guess. Nico then going to box here. So Pills is about to start a lap here. Currently P9 is Pills. So he's going to start a lap. Maybe we can pick him up a bit later. All shot down, getting a toe look from Andenge. Good lap time from All shot down there on the medium, a 28.1 with a brilliant toe again from the one, the only Andenge. But Rothman's in the final sector. Who is that? That is Curtis. It looks like he's going a little bit slow here. So I can't see that going to be a valid lap from him. Got Ramsell up behind him on an out lap, so Ramsell's going to need to give himself some space. Rothman's of Kaiser in the middle sector on an out lap. So this is Pills. So you're watching Pills on screen. I'm back to Pills myself. So what can Pills do? We'll see what he does in this middle sector. Give it a corner and a half's time. Nice wide entry here for Pills. Picks up the throttle nicely, nice and smooth. How close does he go to this? Whoa, that is as close as you want to be on the entry. Takes that similar line to P's on the exit. Does purple that middle sector. So if we believe that, Pills is on for a good one here. DJ has retired in the pit lane. He's happy with that 26.7, so he's definitely going to start on that soft, should he make it, which it looks like he will. So Pills then takes over that top spot on the medium, a 26.7, if you don't mind. Very, very nice work from Pills there. He's got a spring in his step, has our Pills, after last week. Great result for Pills last week, obviously taking pole position and the win, and driver of the day last week. So fantastic job. Sometimes this business is done on that confidence level. Get a few wins or a few good results or things that go your way, just boosts your confidence up. Can give you tenths on the track, which looks like Pills is taking full advantage of. So Ramsell, unfortunately, has spun in that horrible right-hand corner towards the start of sector 3. So Ramsell's going to need to go again. He's got 1 minute 53. His fuel light's not on, so he should be okay. Should get one more in. So currently in the drop zone. And that's where we should probably focus our attention now with 1 minute 43 left of the session. We have Callum Tyler sitting P10 right on the bubble. We have Droftus in 11th, Xerxes in 12th, Ramsell in 13th, Sloth in 14th. Young Tommy obviously retired from this one, so we are going to lose Young Tommy, excuse me. So Ramsell out on his lap here. He's just going to start again, as I said. Made a bit of an error on that lap before. So added pressure for Ramsell on this one. Now or never for the Texaco driver. Looking nice and clean so far through this lap and into this second sector. He is 0.7 above his time. We put him about 29.5, so he might need a bit more. Needs a good tail end of the second sector and a very good final sector, does Ramsell. The other boys in the drop zone now, all on valid laps too. We'll find out who's next after we get... Oh no, this is going to end badly. Ramsell getting it wrong. into that again. This tricky section was before this right-hander this time on the exit of the left, but Rams will get it wrong. Losing his front wing, so Ramsel was done. He's going to be out of this session. So let's pick up who's next. I think it could be Sloth. It is Sloth. Sloth then Droftus. So Sloth switched to the soft tyre now. So this should be a very good lap from Sloth, I would imagine. We'll bring him over the line. Yes, there you go. Look at that. A 25.8 from Sloth. Next one, I believe, is Droftus. Callum on the lap. Yeah, it is Droftus then, followed by Zerk. So what's Droftus got? He stayed out on that medium. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Fourth place for Droftus then, a 26.8. Nice. Flick back to Xerxes quick. If I get there, there we go, a 27.8. So puts himself right on the bubble to Xerxes, P10. Nico is out there. He is on the lap. He's just about to cross the line. He is up on his time. Is it enough to put Xerxes out? It is. Nico goes a 27.0 on the soft tyre. Puts Xerxes out then. So Mr. Qualifying out of this one. Callum Tyler then. Oh, puts himself up to P9. Pushes Curtis out. So again, soft tyre used from Callum. Gets himself through. And I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Junior just about surviving, although he's out there. He has invalidated though, and he is down on his time. Excuse me. So that is it. This session will be done. We'll just wait for the cars to come back into the track. So we are going to lose Curtis, Mr. Qualifying, Xerxes, Mr. Monday, his teammate all shot down, and Ramsel, Senior, in the Texaco, and young Tommy from this session. So going through into Q1 will be Sloth, Pillars, DJ, Droftus, Kaiser, Nico. Great job from Nico there. He's picked our championship leader, Pease, Mr. Andenge, the second son, Callum Tyler, and Junior himself. So this Q1 session is shaping up to be nice. Gloves off time for the Q1 session between the aliens, of course. Let's have a quick look at the chat, make sure we're not missing anything. No, Paul, that is his second Q3 if you're talking about Xerxes. Unfortunately, he did miss one earlier on in the season, and if you bear with me, I will tell you exactly where that was. Where was it?
Ramsell that kicked him out. I think where I can't remember
Yeah,
what it was.
Portimao.
And Ramsell kicked him out, and it was actually quite amusing. Was threatened with his seat, was the lad, and well, it was all fun and games. But there you go. We've got our top 10, and I speak of none other than Sloth. Ooh, Slothy boy on top there in the Q2. Of course, we've got a bit of a mixed bag here, Howsy. Half on the medium, half on the soft. I do apologise, folks. My voice is a bit funny. I'm a bit under the weather. We're getting through it. We're soldiering on. And, yeah, we've got a Q3 to come. Junior surviving just. And Senior saying, well, he mucked that one up twice. So, well, if you can't do it again. Minnie's going to get... Excuse me. Yeah, Minnie is going to get disconnected.
So you've heard it first. Then our first retirement from the race will be Junior from a disconnect, and that will be largely down to his father pulling the plug. There we go, Junior, giving his old man some stick in the chat. Don't you know, Junior, you should never answer your elders back. It never goes well.
Never, ever, ever. Especially when you're in the same grid.
Yeah, even worse so.
He's already put in, he's even tagged him. Messed up, you boy. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But oh, look who's first to blink. Mr. Pillars. Mr. Pillars is out there on track. I tell you what, this guy's got some pace around here. No pressure pills, but I expect this lad to take pole position. Yes, you heard it first. I expect him to take pole position. There you go, folks. Heard it from me himself. It's going to be close, but he hasn't revealed his hand yet. I do know how quick he is. Number 10 in the world, I do believe, is Pillars at this very, very track. So he absolutely loves it here. He sweats it here. That's a home away from home from Pillars. And, well, there you go. We've got Xerxes in the chat saying he lost so much time. I'd been through I'd have been through there. So there you go. Well, Xerxes is, well, that is 2. Absolutely, he'd be shattered, wouldn't he? He would be shattered. But he is in the chat. He's in good spirits, and the race is long. Pillars on an outlap, of course. All the boys all that you can see are all on an outlap. Nico Rosberg is there as well. We're going to stay with Pillars. First one to blink, Housey, and he's going to get us underway, mate.
I got it. No problem at all. Yep, Xerxes giving reference to his chat, and then just AI, unfortunately, getting in his way. That was what caused him to lose so much time. That's why he's getting up there.
Oh, well, there you go.
So he's getting a toe off Andenge, and then the clock ticked over and it booted Andenge.
Well, I mean, there is a saying that goes with that, Housey. With poor Xerx, if you have no luck, you'd have no luck at all. So, there you go. Unfortunately for Xerx. Well, there you go, and Dench. Well, usually the stellar teammate. He's AI this time. So it looks like to be the opposite. So unfortunate for Mr. Xerx. But we are with Pillars, and, well, this boy is rapid. He's got the softs on. It is his first run in Q3, of course, folks. You're going to see this track map light up. Purple, purple, purple. That's what this man does, but he is the first one to blink, so we'll ignore that for the time being. But Pillars is getting us underway. Guy is rapid around here. Let's just admire how he attacks this track, eh?
Yeah. I'm sure everybody could learn a lot just from watching these onboards. It is a bit of a privilege. We get to sit here in the box and watch some of these great racers, watch what they're doing, watch the different styles and different lines. You can definitely take it back into your own racing. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to improve, get your pen and paper out, take some notes.
He's right on limits. He's right on limits. He's pushing. He's absolutely pushing. The fuel light is screaming at him. And can he make this one good? Can he make it good? Pillars, it looks bolted to this car. The Old Spice Pot 1 driver crosses a lot. Oh, wow, we are 25.6. At 25.6. There you go. Not too shabby at all. Mr. Denji at 26.0. Wow, 4 tenths off.
Good time.
It is a good
Nico's
time.
Next.
Thank you, mate.
What can Nico do? Here we go. A 27 dead. There we go. Another dead time. We had one of them earlier, didn't we?
We did two exactly the same time, and it was a 27 dead. Well, there you go. Nico strutting his stuff. Kaiserhoff with a 27.1. There is Mr. Sloth. He's about to cross the line now. The Pot 1 Texaco lad. What can he do? It's a 25.8. 25.8. These times are coming in. Pete, the 25.8 as well. And who is that? Mini Ramsell Jr. will be next. What can he do? What can he do? It's a 26.2. Well, we look at these times, Housey. Look at these bloody times. And, well, there you go.
I thought it was going to be close. I thought it was going to be close. I mean, reading to that what you want, you might say that that's not close, really. But I'd say 2 tenths, that's pretty close. Between the top 3. Andenge not too far away either. It's a solid lap from Andenge.
Solid lap from Kaiser as well. I mean, he'll go quicker. These boys are just getting their eye in. I mean, I dare say these boys will go quicker if you do believe that. But Pillars with a 25.6. Jesus. As he turned up, I think he's in low fuel mode. Is he? No, he's not. He's just making his way back to the pit lane. We've got Callum Tyler out there on an outlap. Who is ahead of him? His teammate, DJ Death Dragon and Droftas. The new Plutonian. There he is there. And, well, I mean, after the, we had a bit of a chat after the Aussie race. And, this guy had me in tears. I was still laughing at some of his jokes at about midnight, about 1 o'clock in the morning. I even sent him a message saying I'm still laughing. He told me to go to bed. Thanks, Dad. But here he comes, Mr. Droftas. Yes, the new Plutonian, the Pot 1 Rothman's driver. And, well, he revealed a stat to me. How's he? While we were having a bit of a chat. Yeah, we're revealing a bit of a stat to me after the Aussie stream. He did say that he was the only Pot 1 yet to take a victory. So, looking to change that one.
Let me cross-reference that. Let me cross-reference that one. I don't like this. I don't like this. Somebody else give me a stat. Right, I'm going on mute. I'm cracking this one.
There you go.
Did
so,
not have a win.
He has not have a win. He has not had a win. And he's the only Pot 1.
Yeah.
Is the
only one in the Euro side, yes. Let me just double check on the Australian side. But yes, he is. To be fair, he is in the Australian side, in the Euro side, sorry. Everybody else at least getting one.
Sorry there,
Let me have
Housey,
a
to
look.
take some of your thunder,
No, that's
mate.
right. You threw me then. You threw me there. I was going to say, like, no, because there's some in the Australian side. Yeah, Macedonius McKinder also on that list of Pot 1 drivers yet to win. So you're not alone, Droftus. You're not alone.
He's alone in his own division, though, and that's what
He's
we're
alone
talking.
in his own division.
That's what we're talking about there, mate. And well, he's
Well,
purpling.
Xerxes likes to cross-reference it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the pages. Xerxes is turning in his grave here in those pages in your Bible turn. But yes, here he comes, Mr. Droftas. What can he set? Of course, there's plenty of time left in this session. This will be his first run on this Q3 session. Just wants a good lap. There's the new Portonian. What can he do? He crosses the line. He sets a 25.8. P2. P2.
Hello.
Well, there he is. There he is.
Oh, yeah. Come on then, DJ. Get in the mix here. Can DJ get in the mix?
Well, Callum will be first. Callum will be first. What can Callum do? He's about to cross the line now. He sets a 27.1. DJ goes in the pit lane. Yep.
He's bailing on that one. So DJ bailing. So that is it. Round 1 done and dusted. Pills on top.
Oh, well, look at that. Look at that. Look at the chat. We've got Paul. Paul's got posters of Spillers and Peas all over his bedroom wall. So, I mean, that's brilliant, mate. That is brilliant. I'm sure those boys would love it or not, maybe. Depends on what sort of mood you get them in on that particular day. But Senior found the funny side. And, well, there you go. So, well, Pillars has got another fan, I do believe. And Denge with a 26.0. Looks like he's going to have another crack here, Housey. Let's just see what Denge can do. He's got the fuel, and he might have been doing 2 burn-in laps. And here he comes, Mr. Denge. He's absolutely on it, mate. We're going to stay with him.
Yep, we can stay with him. Sure. I don't know how much more he's got in him. Maybe just a little bit, perhaps. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he hasn't quite got Pill's pace, I don't think. Maybe got that pace to get in that second group of Droftus Peas and Sloth. That is tight. Look at that. Droftus at 8.39, a Peas 8.73, and Sloth at 8.90. Ladies and gentlemen, this race is going to be... It's going to be epic. I can feel it now. Honestly, it is.
They're mainly wanted posters, I do believe, though.
Yeah.
They're Housey. And Denger's out! And Denger's out! Wow! He's out! Your boy's out! There you go! Left wheel missing at the start of the S's. Touched the curb and around she went. Wowee! That was huge. Go get yourself checked out, Denji boy, because that was massive. Absolutely huge. And where is the chiropractor? Chiropractor's in the pit lane. I'm sure you'll give him a rub down because he's going to need that one. That neck must be sore after that hit. Holy moly. But anyway, Kaiser is out there on track. And, well, he's on a timed run here, Housey. He's the next one on a timed run. We're going to stay with him.
Yep, we'll stay with him, pick him up into this Sector 2 then. Unfortunate for Andanji, he's still got that 5th place time on the board though. So all might not be lost for Andanj. Race is a long thing at the end of the day. We've seen plenty of comebacks over the weeks in both sides of the division, so you can pretty much start anywhere on these grids and still come up with a good result.
Well, obviously, not ideal, but yeah.
No, not ideal.
Not ideal. But we've also got Ramsell in the chat saying, what's the wanted for what is the question? And, well, maybe he couldn't afford your prices. Mate, there you go. So, well, we're not going to elaborate too much on stream there, Senior. But, well, I mean, you've been around long enough. You can work it out there, young fella. As here he comes, Kaiser sets a 126.7. P7 for now, Housey. And Mr. DJ yet to set a time here. There's 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining, folks. And, well, there you go. He's right on the cusp, is DJ. Yet to set a time. He's got
much traffic.
Well, he's coming up to it, isn't it? Yeah, but they're getting out of his way, is the lads. They're all going to make the line well and truly. There is, like I said, a minute left in this session. There's plenty of time. There's no reason why those boys in front shouldn't get out of his way, and they always do. Excuse me. But here he comes, Mr. DJ, one of the Dutchmen out here on track, of course. Purpling the middle. He's purpling the middle sector, though, Housey.
Yep. Can he get up there into that battle for the second, third, fourth. I mean, I'd love him to go pole, but I don't think he's got quite enough to take it off of Pills. Might be in a league of his own here, Pills. DJ then, goes 7th for 26.622. Has he got fuel? His fuel light's not flashing, so he could possibly go again. Here we go then. So P's, the championship leader, about to start his time. Junior is on a lap, but it's down, so I think he's going to go again here. Saved his battery. Kaiser's invalidated that one. So is Sloppy Boy the furthest along?
Yeah, he's got himself a nice little gap on track. If you look behind him, Housey, you've got Droftas, you've got Pillars, you've got Peas, you've got, who else is there? DJ Death Dragon pushing again. You've also got Nico Rosberg. They're all very close together on track, all on laps. So, I mean, Droftas is the head of the queue, which should help him out tremendously. But the guys behind him, Pillars, be getting a bit of front-end wash. I'm not expecting him to improve here. He's right at the... Well, I mean, I'm not too sure. I'm putting words in his mouth. But, I mean, there you go. A bit of traffic for those boys there, Housey. Sloth is up. He purpled that middle sector. And it's going to be bloody close. It's going to be huge. He does mount that curb. Unsettles the car a little bit. He lost so much time, I do believe. Oh, it's close. It's at 25.7. 25.7. Droftas is next. Droftas will be next. What can he do? Is he up? Is he down? I don't know. But let's just find out when he crosses this line.
Pills is up. Pills is about to go into stratosphere here. 25.4. Woohoo, boys.
You sweaty boy. Well. 25.4 from Pillars. What a lap. Here comes Peas. No. Peas P3.
7. Ooh. Junior invalidated that lap again, so Junior will go from 6th. Is that it? Is Kaiser on another one?
Kaiser's on
another one, but he's down. He is down. Unfortunately, at the moment. Did we lose Callum from that session, or did he just retire in the pits there?
I'm not too sure, mate.
He just retired in the pits, I think. Kaiser then, what did he get? Trying to see his dash. Was it P9?
Nah, I don't think he improved. So, I think it's P9. As Callum has joined the chat, and yes, he did it in the pits. Peas is in the chat. He locked up so bad is what he's saying. And there you go. Blue Dog is in the chat. Let's go, Cat Boys. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. And have a great day too, Blue Dog. Great drive from you earlier on there, mate. As Droftas is Pills, didn't the Pills promise a 0.3? Yeah, something like that. Exactly right, mate. Look at that. 0.3 of a second over Sloth. And that ain't no shabby time either. A 25.7. P's a 25.7.
No way.
They're Droftas a 25.8. They are not slow times. They are quick. And Denj, unfortunately, did bin it. But he did set that 26.0. So that's very, very close, Housey. And, the race to follow. Do apologise for my voice, folks. A little bit under the weather, but we're getting through it. We're getting better as the minutes roll by. And, we've got this race start to follow. Housey's been doing a stellar job. I have disappeared on him a few times. And, just to see if I can fire up, folks, this bloody, the coal fire, as I do touch on a weekly basis. It's more of an older reference. It's taking forever to light today. It's taking forever, folks. But we're getting there. We are getting there. And my old man, these boys have turned up. Pillars on top with a 25.4, if you don't mind. That is, that is quick. That is very, very quick from that lad. And, let's just see if the boys can answer. Of course, the race settings are different. And, we all know what Pillars does do in the races sometimes. And, you're waiting for Droftas to jump all over this one. But, there you go. If you're a fan of ours, we've just got to get Pillars to the finish line. And, I'm sure he can do it. He loves this track. And, home away from home, as I touched on earlier there, mate.
Yep. So just to cross-reference that quality time, a 25.758 was the best time in the Australian side earlier on. So just puts into a comparison between the two. So we'll go through this run in order then, whilst Skate rehydrates in the background, getting ready to start this one off. So let me get the tyres up a minute. That might actually help. So VFR Pills then, taking the pole position. He's going to go on the mediums. or he is on the mediums, from first place. Then it's Texaco's I Am Sloth from second on the soft tyre. So interesting battle between those two. Sloth, the only one in the top 6 running those softs. We'll go through them though. Pease will go from third, our championship leader. He's also on the medium. Then we've got the Newportonian Droftus in fourth. Team Rothmans, he's on the medium. Then we've got Andenge, Team Cadbury's going to go fifth from fifth on the mediums. Junior will go from sixth then, Team Cat, also on the mediums. Then we've got a few guys on the softs then. So DJ goes from seventh, Team Texaco on the soft. We've got Nico going from P8. Good qualifying from Nico there. Old Spice driver. He's going to go on the softs from 8th. We've got the Rothmans driver of Kaiser also going on the softs from P9. Callum Tyler in the Texaco 10th place. He's going to start on the softs. Then we've got free choice then. So Curtis elected for the mediums. He'll go from 11th. We've got Zerks, the graphics god. He'll go from 12th on the mediums. We've got All Shot Down. Mr. Monday doing something different. He's selected the softs behind his teammate. So he should be good off the start. We got Senior Ramsel in the Texaco car. He's going to be going for 14th on the mediums. Young Tommy out of position for pace, I would say, unless he doesn't like this track, but he decided enough was enough in qualifying. He'll go from P15 on the medium. Extremist then in the Cat will go from 16th on the medium. Bannister in the Rothmans will go from 17th on the medium. Just Mikey, Team Cadbury's, will go from 18th on the medium. Then we've got Bloomster, who's trying again something different from 19th. Not much to lose, worth a shot here. So Bloomster's going to go on the softs from 19th. Then we've got our reserve of 4MULA4Racing, who's elected for the mediums and will go from P20, the final car on the grid, as we get the boys into their grid slots and get set up for this one.
Absolutely, Housey, and we've got the boys in the chat. Yes, they're all saying good luck. Jess saying good luck with the animated emos. Everyone is in there. Good luck, good luck, good luck. And, well, let's get this one underway. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. We have 5 lights, and we have go here at the Gulf Air Bahrain Grand Prix. Great start by Sloth. Great start by Sloth. They're side by side going down into turn 1. Look at that, 3-4 wide at some places. And Slothy Boy's going to hang it in, but no. It'll be the inside for the next one. Has he got enough? He has. He has. Slothy Boy takes the lead.
Yeah, it all looks relatively clean down the back, a little bit slow and cumbersome in places, but I think it's all good at the back. I can't see any damage at the moment. Everything looks clean. Great start from everyone. Well done.
Oh, look at Mr. Monday and Callum Tyler. Callum from way back there, and he's got the job done. Up in a 10th place, Mr. Monday tucks in. He's gone deep. Nico's looking there. Curtis is looking there. Sir Young Tommy's looking there. Have a look at this, Housey. Unbelievable. They're all jostling for positions early doors.
Yeah. And Dennis trying to do what he can as well. 5th place, trying to hold on to those 4 guys in front of him. We'll see how that pans out a bit later. The gap's pretty close on this opening lap. Callum getting in a bit deep there. Just need to cool your jets a little bit here. Bloomster very close to the back of Senior. He's going for a move around the outside. He's got the soft tyres fitted.
Oh, they've touched. And there you go. Well, Bloom lost 2 places, 3 places. And where are we in a couple of corners? There you go. Just Mikey benefiting that. Bloom's just got to take it easy here. He's on the stickier compound. They will come into their own, of course, as Ramsell boxes, Senior boxes. He's going into the pit lane. I believe that is for a nose change, Housey. Sir Young Tommy from 15th to 13th. And unbelievable. Here he goes. Yes, here he goes. Where is Callum? He's having a look. Oh, Mr. Monday and Callum. Mr. Monday gets his position back up in a 10th. Oh.
The 2 teammates, Young Tommy and Nico, going side by side behind that battle as well that you're seeing.
Oh, who's that? Curtis is around. Curtis is around down into, well, nearly dead last there, Housey. And, well, that is unfortunate. Bloom up into 15th place doing a stellar job as we'll go back up to the top here, Housey. Pay a little bit of respects, and Sloth has the lead. He has the lead by 0.8 of a second.
Yeah, just managed to, well, he's doing what he can to try and gap Pills. Obviously, Sloth on those soft tyres compared to Pills on those mediums. So Pills just going to have to be patient here. Just have a quick check on position changes then after that first lap and a half. So, Xerxes up 3, All Shot Down up 3. So Young Tommy up 3. Bloomster up 4. Good starts by them. Nico down 5. Curtis and Ramsel obviously down there, down 8 and 6 respectively for those two.
Here we go. We're seeing Mr. Monday look at his teammate in Xerxes. Have a look at this. The two Cadbury boys, 9th and 10th here, Housey. It is one of the closest battles on track, apart from Callum Tyler having a good look at Sir Young Tommy, who's come from 15th to P11. And have a look at this. Look at this. Look at the toe he's getting. But not enough. Not enough. So let's go back up to Xerxes. He's been overtaken by his teammate. All shots down. Mr. Monday up into P9. Xerxes down into P10.
Yeah. Young Tommy having a sniff now at the back of Xerx. Callum right there. Callum looking like he might try a move here. He's going to be very late if he tries it. No, has to tuck back in. Pill's got the gap down at the front. Just looking at the timer tree, he's got about half a second, so he's starting to close in now. It's going to be a little bit like a yo-yo, I think, between Sloth and Pills with those two different tyre compounds. Still going off this battle then around all shot down Xerx, Young Tommy, Callum. Curtis makes a place on Chewy further back down the field for 18th. Bannister close behind just Mikey as well. Bloomster very close to his teammate, getting past him in fact. DRS assisted down that back straight, but Bloomster makes a place up to P14 for him.
Well, there you go. All shot down Xerxes. And Kaiser's going to get... Oh, Mr. Monday's turned up. Mr. Monday's turned up. Look at this. He is pushing Kaiser. Oh, they've touched. They've touched. A very slight touch, but they touch nevertheless. All good. Play on, folks. And there you go. Oh, he's gone. Oh, there you go. He's all good. Kaiser went defensive.
Look at Xerx. Look, Xerx has got to run. Is he going to try late on the brakes? He's going to. He's going to put his nose there. Is Xerx? Oh, Kaiser's going to turn in. Whew, that was close. Xerxes trying the opportunist move. I mean, there was room. Fair play to him. Kaiser's just about seen him at the last point.
Let's not forget, though, these mediums will come into their own as Minion. Oh, Minion and Teds. Look at this, side by side through the S's. Holy moly. No way. Oh, Junior. Junior gets the move done up in a 5th place. And fantastic to see, but look at DJ. DJ is on the pounce here, mate. He's on the pounce. He's in P7 looking to benefit. But I'll tell you what, though, Housey, these mediums are going to come into their own. Around about lap 5 or 6, the softs will start to die off. The mediums will start to turn on. And let's go back up to Antenji. He's kissing the back of Mini.
He backed out of it. He was close enough to put his nose, but he didn't. Thought better of it. Obviously, probably thinking more strategic. Maybe going to wait for the start-finish straight. But DJ, as you say, he's watching this battle in front of him. He's got the soft tyres fitted, so he's going to look to try and blast past them both in a minute. If they're not careful, they've got to watch. DJ all shot down, almost there as well now. So we've got yellow in sector 3. I think that's Senior. He's the only car. Oh no, he's not. He's in sector 2.
What's going on here? What's Junior doing? Junior fake going in the pit lane. He fake going in the pit lane.
He's just trying to do what he can. He's got 2 of them coming up. So there goes, and then DJ's up the inside too. DJ might even get Andenja.
Xerxes having a look. Xerxes gets Kaiser for P9. And, all shot down up into P8. Well, it's Junior. He dropped 2 places. Junior dropped DJ 2 places.
Down the outside, DJ. Look at this. This is going off. All shot down's got a great view. All shot down going for it as well. And then DJ side by side through the S's.
Oh, they will bang. They will bang. Oh, is he going to make it? DJ, what a move. What a move from DJ Death Dragon up into P5. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic from DJ as we go to Droftas. Droftas is hanging on to the back of P's here. Have a look at the top 4, Housey. Have a look at the top 4. All within half a second of each other.
Xerx now on the back of Jürgen Tommy. We've got a bit of a train building here from DJ down. And Den's looking at DJ again then. Softs versus mediums. And Den's tucking back in. Junior right there, as close as you could possibly be. You can't even fit a Rizzler between them. All shot down, backed off slightly here. Maybe he doesn't want any part of it. What a battle here. DJ and Dennis Jr. Guys behind him, all shot. Kaiser, Young Tommy, Xerx. Not far off this one. If they can get to this, this will be epic. Gap still about stable at the front, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Junior's the view. Maybe it's all shot down, actually. Might be the best view in the house. the DRS train, and DJ's going to lose out here, and then just going, whoa, where's Junior
Oh!
going? Whoa, that was never going to work for Junior. Tried to go down the inside, DJ having none of it. He's got the move done anyway. All shot down, thinking, what the hell, boys?
Absolutely.
Here we go, there's all shots got to run. Oh, and Denge, look at Junior and Denge. They're side by side again. A little bit of a cut.
Oh,
DJ
who's
the
that?
opportunity.
Mr. Monday, Mr. Monday splits him. He gets through. P7, Mr. Monday. What a move.
Yeah, Junior with a little half spin there. Well caught, Junior. So is Andenge come out on top of this one then from DJ from all shot now in there. Junior there. Where is Sir Young Tommy? Sir Young Tommy is basically there now after that little mistake from Junior.
What happened to Xerxes? What has happened to Xerxes down there in 17th?
What has happened? Has he got a wing? Yes, he's got a wing.
He's got a wing.
Don't know what happened. He was up there in sort of, what, about that 8th, 9th, 10th, somewhere around there. So a mistake from Xerx. Let's have a check at the front, shall we, Sloppy boy, because Pills has got the lead. Those mediums now starting to come in, perhaps, unless Sloth made a mistake. There's about half a second gap now. The opposite way.
The mediums are starting to come in now, Housey. That's about the time, mate. Sloth is going to struggle to keep on the back of that one. He's got DRS, of course, and it's going to help him tremendously on the straight. But here he comes. Sloth, can he get... Oh, look at this.
He's on Sloth. This is ramping up. Oh, look how close this is going to be down into turn 1 with the leaders. Dropped us just off the back of it. Got a good view of this one. Here we go then. We're at it again with the leaders. I know there's still battles going on further down the field. We don't know which one to choose here. Stays the same for a minute at the front. Junior trying to recover. Close battles. Really is. Xerxes boxing then. Is he putting on a wing? I don't think he's putting on a wing. I'll try and check that one out for you.
Oh, Junior! Junior's pushing Mr. Monday through the S's. Look at this. Just be patient there, young fella. Just be patient. And, well, it'll come to you, of course. Yes, he's trying to recover after that half spin there, Housey. Doing a stellar job is the young lad. And, well, look at that. He's got 2 soft runners in front of him. Their tyres are starting to die. Junior should have all the grip in the world. And, well, he'll just start to reel them in ever so slightly there, mate. Sir Young Tommy from P15, if you don't mind, all the way up to P9 in the top 10. Great job, Young Tommy. And, oh, he went on that outside curve at the start of the S's, unsettled the car, and, well, we're very lucky to hang on to that one. As we do know, these curbs through these S sections are instant spins. And, well, I mean, Sir Young Tommy got away with that one. We move up to Mr. Monday, still looking at the back of DJ at the moment. And, well, doing a great job. I love how he's back, Mr. Monday, and he turns up. He turns up. Go back up to Peas. Peas on Sloth. Oh, there you go, up in a second position. And Sloth is now starting to feel the pain of 7 lap hole softs.
Pain. That was nice. I like the way he did that. Pain.
Oh, I'm straight. That's how I'm feeling, mate.
Skates in pain. All good. So Young Tommy passed Junior. Junior's binned it. What has happened to Junior? I can't get a decent view of his car. Exit of turn 2, is that? Just going into that kink. He's got no wing, so Junior in trouble. Xerxes did put a wing on there. Sorry to inform you of that one. Picked that one up a few laps ago. Xerxes did box for a wing. So whatever happened to Xerxes, he did lose his front wing in it. Also, Kaiser, the first one to pick up a penalty. Still got 20 drivers, so...
We are under VSC, folks. We are under VSC.
Senior boxing, then. I don't know what the VSC is for. There was a little bit of debris around from Junior's mishap. Junior obviously struggling a little bit out on track at the moment in that middle sector, but there's no one really around him.
There we go. Back to green. Back to green. And look at this. Pillars of Peace. And Peace is in with the DRS. Holy moly. Holy moly, this is where it's at, folks. These two have been battling it out all season, and, well, we Pillars did not expect that. Not expect that, I wouldn't have thought there, Housey.
No, all shot down. Might have a good run here on his back straight. Oh, sorry, the start-finish straight. But those tyres have fallen away from him. Obviously, DJ in front of him on the softs too, so it's like for like there. Extremist passing Kaiser. Kaiser is boxing, and he's going to get rid of those softs then. So he's going to be the first one really competitively to get rid of those soft tyres after 8 laps. Curtis and Bloomster having a little bit of a ding-dong. All shot down then. He's doing everything he can, Mr. Monday. How good is it to have him back?
Oh, it's fantastic, Housey. Absolutely brilliant. In P7.
Shows what we've missed. Yeah, great result last week for him, wasn't it? To be fair.
Absolutely.
You know, obviously missed him quite a bit this week. This season, obviously, I know other things in life come first, work and other commitments, but he's just showing us, you know, why we've missed him. At the end of the day, he's another quality racer on the grid. Absolutely fantastic stuff from him. So Junior in the box then, going to get that nose changed. Has got that nose change. Comes back out on the soft tyres.
And Curtis,
still got this one.
Curtis makes a move on Bloom. Down into P11 is Bloom. Doing a great job. Great job from Bloomstar. And, well, these boys on 8-lap-old softs, I dare say, mate, within this lap or the next lap, they're coming in. They're coming in as Junior's phone's about to die.
Sloughs in. So he's getting pressured from Droftus, and he said, nah, enough's enough. Slough in to change that soft tyre then. He's done what he can on that. Going to flick over to the medium, all shot down.
Oh, we've just seen this! The battle for the lead! Peace has got the lead! Peace has got the lead! Holy moly! We've just seen that from Droftus's angle, and Jesus, that is unbelievable! Peace has the lead!
Got a yellow in sector 2. It's one of the old Spices.
Rosberg's out. That's a safety car. That is a safety car. And I'll tell you what, well, that helps the soft runners. Well, it helps the soft runners that haven't stopped yet. And it's
Zerks as well.
And it's a bit of no man's land for the medium runners. But, well, there you go. It's going to help Zerks if he does not stop. He can put the medium on and go all the way to the end if he chooses, though, how's he?
He's pitting, so let's see what he does.
He'll put the medium on for sure. Go all the way to the end, in my opinion.
Let's see if you are correct. It would be the smart thing. Callum in as well. Callum doing the same, putting the medium on. Zerks has done that indeed. So the first two managing to blink there. Who is that? Ramsel and Junior, both the Ramsels.
Well, let's
not to box.
You know what?
They've got fresh tyres.
We're under safety car. We might as well just have a look at the replay of the start there, Housey. And yeah, let's just do it. I mean, I still got it, I do believe. And there we go. Great launch there from everyone involved. And have a look at that. 4, 5, 6 wide. And, well, they got through unscathed side by side. And Sloth takes the lead. And what a start to the Grand Prix that was. Absolutely brilliant. But back to live screens now, folks.
Yep, so the front three boxing. Peas, Pills, Droftus, all boxing. Will Andenish follow him in? Andenish sometimes does something different, but he doesn't. He comes in. What are they going to put on, though?
The hard.
Softs won't make it.
Will they put the hard on?
Is it soft?
No,
they can't. Peas has gone hard.
Yeah, Peas went hard. He went. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Very interesting. Oh, this is going to fire up towards the end. This is going to.
Each. Peas goes to the hard. Pills goes to the medium. Droftus goes to soft. And Denge also going to soft.
Well, you know what, Housey? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to just disappear for a little bit. I'm going to leave it with you. I've got to get refreshments, mate. I'll be back in a sec, folks.
Leave it on Pills then. Yeah, so we sit with the second place, man, at the moment. Everybody pretty much boxing now, so we'll get themselves back up behind the safety car. Let's give you a quick rundown of a few things then. So, P's now, hard tyres fitted for him. Fresh, obviously, all these tyres. Pills on fresh mediums. Droftus, fresh softs. And Dench, fresh softs. All shut down, fresh mediums. DJ, fresh mediums. Sir Young Tommy also going the hard route in 7th. Extremist got fresh softs. Curtis, fresh softs. Bloomster in 10th, fresh mediums. Kaiser with 1 lap old mediums, but it's good as. Bannister, fresh softs. Just Mikey, fresh hards. Also going the hard route then, so 3 of them on the hards. Sloth down in 14th. Fresh mediums. What happened to Sloth? How did he get that far down? Down in 14th, so that pit stop sequence not working out for Sloth. Chewy on fresh softs. Ramsel elected to stay out, as did Junior. 2 laps and 1 lap on their mediums and soft respectively. Zerks then mediums and Callum on fresh set of mediums. Let's have a quick look at the places gained and lost at this point in time whilst we can. Kaiser the only one with a penalty on the board. It is just a 3-second penalty for him. The position change then. All shot down. Mr. Monday up 8. Sir Young Tommy up 8. The Extremist up 8. Bloomster up 9. The Bloomster coming out on top at the moment. I am Sloth down 12 positions, followed by Junior down 11, followed by Callum Tyler down 9 at this point in time. A long way to go though, we're only on lap 11. Safety car will take us across the line and we will start lap 12. We're going to at least have another lap behind the safety car, if not more. Let's have a quick flick to who's got the fastest lap at this point in time. Fastest lap is currently held by Sloth at 29.572. P's in again, so P's in again. What is P's doing? He's taken off the hards, he's putting the mediums on. So maybe a strategic play for the championship leader then. He's dropped himself back down to the back of the grid though. He's 18th now with a fresh set of mediums. He can go all the way to the end on them, obviously. So let's have a look at these tyres. So Pills has got medium. He needs to stop again. Droftus on the medium soft. He will probably need to stop again because the softs won't make it. And Denge also got a medium soft, so he will need to stop again because the softs will not make it. All shot down on the mediums. DJ on the mediums. Both of them should go to the end, so they should not need to stop again. Young Tommy on the hard obviously doesn't need to stop again. Extremist run 2 compounds, but he's going to need to stop again. He's on the softs at the moment. They won't go. Same deal for Curtis. Blooms to their mediums. They should go to the end. He's run 2 compounds now. Kaiser the same thing. Soft medium for Kaiser. Bannister's got a medium soft, so Bannister's going to need to stop again. Just Mikey on the hards. He won't need to stop again. Sloth now gone soft medium, so he should be good to the end. Ramsel, a medium soft medium, so he should be good to the end. Junior got a set of softs on. He's done a medium soft, so he's going to need to stop again. Zerks, medium soft medium, so he's good to the end. And Callum on the medium, also good to the end. He's run a set of softs. P's then doing a medium hard for a lap and then back on the medium, so P's good to the end. Chewy on the medium, good to the end too. He's run a soft. Miko Rosberg on the medium. He's run the soft, so good to the end. So there's a bit of a split there between some of the drivers. Some needing to stop again. Some obviously not going to need to stop again. Safety car is in this lap. So Pills just setting the pace. Wow, that was close. Droftus nearly smashing the back of Pills there whilst warming the tyres. Nearly a case of Marcus Ericsson getting involved. We will go racing again then. So on lap 12 we'll start with a green flag lap of lap 13 of 29. And it's gloves off. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Pills has gone. He has gone. Looks pretty good gaps. Extremist looking the closest here on the restart, I believe. Oh, that's going to get close. Can he pull it up in time? He does. Nearly runs into the back of the DJ, does the Extremist. He's got young Tommy battling with him side by side. The Extremist, young Tommy. Young Tommy's got the outside for this one. Extremist going to run him wide on the exit here. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't. Young Tommy getting a good drive though. He could just about get in front before the Extremist can run him out of room. Good driving there from young Tommy. And we've got Curtis along in 8th. We've got a bit of a gap then. So top 8 together, a bit of a gap. Kaiser looking good on the restart too. Behind Bloomster. It does have that penalty though. Interesting to see what these hard boys are doing. Obviously young Tommy on that hard there, making a move on the Extremist earlier on in the lap, so there's got to be a bit of grip at the moment, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Where's Pease? Pease is close. Oh, Bannister past Kaiser. Pease making a move on Zerks round in the second sector up the inside. Zerks got nothing to fight
Oh, sorry there, Housey. Bannister and Sloth. Bit of wheel banging there. Bannister got it all wrong. And Sloth, very, very lucky to hang on to that. We just saw that in the background there, folks, as Curtis is having a good look at the Extremists, mate. These are all on the softs. We've got Sir Young Tommy, a bit of the cork in the bottle. He's trying to hang on to that DRS. He's just within it. He's just within it. And Droftus takes the lead. And Denge comes ripping through. And there you go. But they will need to stop again. Pills will know this. They will need to stop again. So will Pillars, because he did start this one on the medium. So Pillars will need to stop again as well. So I'm not too sure what the lad is thinking at the moment. It was a bit of no man's land for the medium runners. They could have stayed out a little bit, but yeah, Sir Young Tommy. And what's happened to Pease? Pease down in 15th.
Yeah, he pitted under the safety car there, come out in 18th place. He'd gone a medium, hard, medium, so that was just Pease making sure he'd run 2 compounds, not needing to stop again.
Yeah, there you go.
That's got that. A few in front of him.
There you go. Smart move from Pease. Smart move from Pease. because he did
there's
put the
plenty
hard
of fun
comp.
in-
Well, there you go. He's got a chance. His arm here is Pease. He's one to watch for, but his teammate is in front of him on 4-lap-old softs, trying to hunt the two Rothmans boys in front of him. Bannister and Kaiser doing a stellar job for their team. As have a look at this house. He has Bloom got overtaken by Sloth around the outside of the start of the S's. What a move by
The
Sloth.
power in front. Curtis Extremist, young Tommy, so close through the tail end of this second sector and the start of the third. Curtis running wide, but it's still on. Young Tommy defending for all his might, really, on those hard tyres. You have to say, pretty impressive restart from young Tommy on the hards. Extremist gets a bit squirrely out of the last corner. It's going to give Curtis a good run here. Obviously, no DRS at this point. No DRS. Was it? None of them's using it.
Yeah, it was just enabled there. It's
Oh,
that's a lunge. It's a lunge. It's a lunge. He's held it up. He's pulled it up. And there you go. He tucks back in. I'll tell you what, the Extremist is getting real racy as we've got FC Shadow Lancer. That is Shadow Lancer. Holy moly, a blast from the past. Sorry, mate, you might not recognise my voice. I'm a bit under the weather, but it is Skate here, mate. And hello there, Housey, bringing this to you. And I hope you're well there, Shadow. Great to see you in the chat.
The Cats having a bit of a battle here. Junior, Bloomster, and the championship leader, Pease. Oh, Bannister running deep. It's going to give Junior a good run here. Junior's got him. Bloomster, I'll tell you what, yeah, he's given up to Pease now. I was just about to say, the Bloomster not giving away the position to the championship leader, but he has done now. So he's going to be a gun for him for a little bit. Back up at the top. About half a second gaps between Droftus and Denge and Pills. Settling down a little bit. Callum Tyler making a move on Just Mikey. Just Mikey returning the favour. So it's swapperoos everywhere.
Absolutely, swapperoos everywhere. Xerxes is, well, he's trying, mate. He's trying to make amends, and, well, he's on the medium now. He can run to the end there, Housey, as we'll flick back up to the top because Danger's on the hunt, and he's hunting Droftas. Droftas, well, there you go. Not much he can do. He has got no DRS, and Danger's got the full benefit of the letterbox wing wide open and makes that move. Pillars tucks in.
Monday.
Oh, he's in the P4. He's in the P4. Mr. Monday up there. And fantastic as, well, Shadow Lancer. I sound sexier though. Well, I don't know what you're thinking about, mate. But we will push on. Great to see you anyway. Nevertheless there, mate. Awesome.
Droftus got Anden back there in that second sector. Good move from Droftus. Pills now right on the back of Anden, so those softs maybe going off quite quickly here. Pills looks like he's just picked up the pace, or maybe he's just called it time to start picking up the pace. All shot down DJ, pretty close still as well. Junior trying to hang on to the back of the back of Pease, his teammate, trying to get a toe through the field. Pease obviously on the mediums, and Junior on those softs. Bit of a predicament for Junior because those soft tyres should have a bit more grip in them than Pease does in those mediums. Callum Tyler gets past Mikey, so they're still at it back down there. Kaiser and Bloomster, oh, this is going to be tight. Ramsel up the behind them as well. That's not a place you want to be going side by side through that douchebag of a right-hander. Kaiser getting to look. I don't, oh, no way, that's just scary.
Oh, look at him, look at him. Look how close he is.
Kaiser, what is he doing? Pull out, son. He's waiting though, I think he's waiting for this DRS. Here we go then, gets the DRS open. It's going to be an easy move now. Ramsel's got a good run though, he might get two places here. It's going to have to be late.
Oh, he certainly will. Ramsel's.
Oh, he's going to outdo himself.
Oh, there you go. They've touched. Oh, Ramsel and Bloom is going to benefit. Position resumed up in the 13th. And what's going on with Xerx?
He just passed Kaiser then after that contact. There was Carbon. I did see Carbon. I don't see whose car it's off of though.
We've got a safety car. We've got a safety car. What's happened? What's happened? What's happened? What's happened?
Extremist in the middle sector there. Or the end of sector 1, sorry.
Why is there a safety car? Why is there a safety car, Housey?
He was in the middle of the track spinning round and round in circles, to be fair. There's some more carbon fibre flying in the background. I'm presuming that's what the safety car was for. Didn't see the incident myself, to be honest with you. I just picked it up late. But he has lost an end plate as Extremist.
He certainly has there, mate. And, well, Do apologise for the voice, folks. Again, a little bit under the weather at the moment, but we've got Suicide 5 in the chat. And, well, how bad will Mini cop it from his father's mistakes? Well, I mean, that is a one to be had at the dinner table there, Suicide, and great to see you in the chat there, mate. Of course, if you're new to the channel, we do have a father-son team happening, and that is Ramsell and Mini Ramsell. Father and son, Mini being junior, aka the son, and senior, well, can only understand what that's all about. He did say at the start of the Grand Prix, though, there, Suicide 5, that Junior was going to get disconnected at some point during this Grand Prix. But, well, there you go. All the boys are choosing to jump in the pit lane there, Housey. Under safety car, and thank God for that. I'm a little bit struggling, mate. But look at the traffic. DJ's the only one. He's a DJ and dropped us. Who else stayed out? Kaiser stayed out. And Den stayed out. Callum stayed out. And just Mikey stayed out.
Yep, so here we go. Just when we thought we was getting settled back in again. Safety car flips it on its head. Still going to be a lot of fresh tyres further down the grid from 7th onwards. Top 6 obviously electing to stay out. I mean, just Mikey's got those hards on, so I guess he's going to stick with that plan.
I mean, you'll have to be careful how you word the hard compound tyre on. We've got Suicide 5 in the chat. He gets a little bit excited, does the lad?
I have made that mistake a few times before, I'm afraid. Disconnected from the family. Brilliant. Brilliant. Enough with your jokes. Get back in a seat, Mr. Suicide 5.
He'll get there, mate. We do miss him. He'll get there eventually, I hope, at some point in the future. Maybe next season, mate. Maybe next season. But he's still in the server in a reserve capacity. He'll jump in when he can. But at the moment, he's having a little bit of a spell, and rightly so too. Got a lot of going-ons in the background there for that lad. And we do wish him all the best. And, well, get your ass back in your seat when you can, mate. And we'll take care of absolutely everything. But there you go, under safety car. And
he's messaged me. I messaged him about a week ago.
Oh, he doesn't know. No, me too, mate. He's just falls off the planet. You know, he's a use and abuse type lad.
Yeah, Tommy loved me and then just left me hanging.
Yeah, that's what he does, mate. That's what he does. He does that in real life too. He loves you and leaves you. And well, it is the way of the man. No, we love him. He's absolutely a gem of a bloke. And well, hope things sort out for you soon, there, my friend. And you are sorely missed. But anyway, safety car period. Here we are, DJ, and he's in front. And Kaiser's P2, they are on 8 and 9 lap old mediums, respectively. They do not need to stop again. And there you go. Callum Tyler doesn't need to. No one needs to stop again there, Housey. Just Mikey is going to be a bit of a sitting duck on that hard compound when they go racing, because look what is behind him. Look at all those fresh bad boy soft compounds. And well, Slippery Tuna is in the chat. He's cheering on DJ. And well, DJ's done a stellar job the last few weeks, Housey, hasn't he, mate?
Yeah.
As well, he
nearly took it, didn't he?
He nearly did.
Nearly took it last week.
Nearly
got P2 in the end. Just couldn't hold off Pills in the last couple of laps. I think it was my memory serves me right, there was a bit of a late safety car in that one too. Just couldn't quite hold on, but a marvellous result for DJ nevertheless. Last week, really turning up, especially for the Pot 2 driver that he is, mixing with the big boys. We did speak to him briefly off air last week, both myself and your good self, and he was saying he was enjoying this battle, being in the fight with these front running boys. So I hope he can keep it up. Great guy off the track, obviously, DJ.
Yeah.
Real good fella. Always up for a good laugh. And
he certainly is. And his impersonation of Arnie, of course, the resident Arnie, DJ Death Dragon. The hills are alive with the sound of DJ. And yes, we've got Kieran in the chat. And there he is there. That DJ fella is doing okay, isn't he? Yes, he certainly is, mate. And, well, there you go. So Kieran's in there. He's been in there a few times as Kieran. And, well, good to see. He's a fart smeller. I don't know where you're from in the world, mate. But, well, we call him a Dutch oven down here. And DJ being Dutch, I'm sure he does that on a regular basis. But anyway, we move on as I slightly amuse myself here in the commentary box. Where I think we're about to go racing here, Housey.
We are. We are. We've got about 10 laps to go as well, or 9 at the end of this one. So we're going to have to start thinking of that drive of the day soon-ish. Oh, look at DJ.
Oh, he tried to catch Kaiser napping, but
did.
Kaiser was right on it. Right on it. DJ hasn't got enough gap. He hasn't got enough gap. And let's just see if Kaiser's going to reel him in with the slipstream. I don't think so. Look at what's going on behind him. Droftas P3. Whoa.
Someone's going to crash.
Oh,
There's two of them. There's 2 of them. They're going to come right across the track. Who was that? It was a Old Spice.
Junior.
And a cat.
Junior's out.
That would be.
And Sir
one of
Young
the cars
Tommy.
involved.
Oh,
It's Tommy's
Kaiser's
the other
lost
one.
it. We just see
Kaiser's
Kaiser
involved
turning
too.
around us. Jesus, what's happened
Wow.
here? What has happened here? We've got Pillars up into 6th place, following Pease. Pease is effectively the lead. Pease is effectively the lead. Holy moly. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't
what a
wait to see
move
the
from
stewards
Pillars.
ring.
Did you see that? Callum Tyler got it all wrong. Pillars stuck up the inside, followed Pease through. These two are going to pull each other through. Look at this. They've got Andenge, Droftas, and DJ all in front of them. And look at this. Droftas is going to take the lead. Droftas is going to take
On
the
the
lead.
outside. DJ, can he get away with the contact? Oh, that was close.
That was
Just
close.
Good move, but risky from Droftas. Very risky. What has happened? I can't wait to see that. Oh, and Dan's around the outside of DJ. DJ just.
Oh, look at this.
about
He's got
getting away
Pease
with
on the inside. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Whoa, Pease. Pease is going to send it. He sends it. Look at Pillars. Look at Pillars following
Pillars
through.
is there.
Pease. Pillars
Oh,
down.
it's
Pillars
close.
is going to get Pease. Pillars is going to
Yeah,
get
that was
Pease.
drive.
Holy shit. Look at this.
Mr. Monday coming as well. As you said, those guys that didn't change your tyres almost sitting ducks here.
Oh,
Pillars
look
at
at
the
this.
inside
No,
of
the Pease left the inside for the next one. And he'll take the
Not
corner.
having it.
He will take the corner. Pease. Pillars ain't
Oh.
having it. Oh, look
No,
at
we're
this.
having it.
Well, they are side by side, Housey. They are side by
They're
side.
going to stay that way. They're going to stay that way because Pease is going to run this one deep, get good drive on the outside. They're still side by side. One of them's going to have to yawn in a minute. Oh, that was close. I don't know whether that was contact. That was close. Pills, unfortunately, coming off worse off that one. He's going to need to regroup and go again.
Oh my God,
this is crazy.
I'm sweating here. I don't know about these boys.
Look,
We've
that's
got
the
8
play.
laps to go on Housey. I've got to do driver of the day. I've got to do driver of the
Yes,
day.
you have. Yeah.
We're going to sit with Pillars.
Okay, sit with Pillars. You go and do your thing in the background. And it's well and truly game on at the front. This is going to go all the way to the end. Bearing we don't get any more interruptions. Zerks just further back. I know you're watching Pills with Zerks up to P8 now. He was P18 earlier on in the race before that first safety car. So good recovery from Zerks. He looks like he's going to get a move done on Callum Tyler. Keep an eye on the timing tree. The front 4 now broken away from DJ. So DJ can't do anything about that. The time he's lost against the front guys. And now gets done by Mr. Monday. All shot down, breezes past on that soft tyre. DJ is going to have a look back, but can't do anything about it. And Dengen Droftas in front of Pills there. You might just see it in the distance. You can. Swapping the lead between Dengen and Droftas. P's now looking to get involved. Pills is going to sit and watch this one. He's going to be smart. He's going to pick this one up. I'm sure he's going to pick up the pieces. Oh, look at Peas and Droft side by side. It's letting Andenge get away a little bit. Pills right there now. Oh, Droft is struggling for traction. Gives Pills the opportunity. He's going to go around the outside here. Can he get in front before the braking zone? Does just about. Droftus has to tuck in, but that is super close onto braking. Great driving from Pills and Droftus there. So Pills is away. Off to catch Peas. And Andenge. See Andenge again now. Said it about it in qualifying. I think it was 6th for him after binning it in qualifying, but there he is. Lap 22 or 29, he is P1. As I said earlier, doesn't really matter where you start the race, where you qualify. Anything can happen with these safety cars and the calibre of driver we do have here. Streamers picks up a penalty. We'll try and flick through them in a minute for your good selves. Ramsell's past the Extremist. Extremist back past Ramsell further down the tree. Look at this. Weaving going on the front straight, trying to break the toe. Droftus now just dropped off the back of this one a little bit. He has got those medium tyres though, so you would expect that. can All Shot Down, Mr. Monday, do anything about Droftus? He's about 2.5 seconds back at the moment, but he has those soft tyres fitted.
Well, the
6
driver
laps
of
to
the
go.
day votes have gone out, folks. You can vote for Droftus, All Shot Down, Peas, Pillars, and Xerxes. They're the votes. Get them in, folks. That will determine our driver of the day.
Oh, P's getting the lead there now. Van Denge, bit of fisticuffs in there, a bit of touching. And Denge losing the traction. Pills picking up second place as well. Droftus back in the frame. My goodness, this is going. I'm just aware that you put the driver of the day in. So let's look at positions gained. All Shot Down, Mr. Monday up 8 spots. Bloomster up 9 spots. Who else is in that? Peas up 2. Pills down 1 at the moment. Xerxes, where's he? He's up 5.
I do apologise if I didn't put
Absolutely
anyone in
sterling
there that
stuff.
I should have.
No, you're all good.
Yeah, I
No,
do
you're all good.
apologise.
Can only put so many guys in there, so
That's right.
we have to make the best judgment as we can. As it happens, obviously, anything can happen in racing, and normally once we do this driver of the day poll, we put the guys in there who we think, and then a lap or two later it all changes and we sit in the commentary box and wish we'd done something different. But
Yes.
those are your options. You pays your money, you takes a choice out of those few. We'll check back in with that a bit later.
Oh, Pillars!
Action.
Pillars takes the
Oh,
lead.
he's got it.
He's got it. He's well now. He's got to stretch his legs. He's got to try to break that DRS. And it's going to be a bit of a switch and switcheroo for the next 4 laps. How's he? 24. Excuse me. Next 5 laps. 24 of 29 we are on. And look at this.
Ooh, look at this battle. I don't know if you can break to it a bit further back, sort of around.
Xerxes and
Ramsel.
Sloth.
Well, I was looking at Ramsel, Bloom, Callum, and Extremist to be. Oh, Extremist going for a move. Oh, that was so tight on Callum. Things getting a bit spicy there. Let's go and have a look what you're talking about in terms of Zerk, Sloth, and Curtis. Yep, those boys running close as well. Slothy, 8th place on the medium tyres. I didn't see that coming, not after the qualifying pace.
I'll tell you what, though, what a recovery drive from Xerxes. What a recovery drive. He was dead last at one point, and he has put his hand up. And you know what? We're going to, well, see if we can get Xerxes through, but he's doing a great job. What a fight back from this lad. Great to see him up there, and he's pampering DJ.
Hampering him.
Well, I mean, Mrs. Xerxes would not approve, but I tell you what, DJ is under the pump nevertheless, and here he comes.
Here he goes. This is going to get Sloth's right on his tail, and he's right on DJ's. Oh, Sloth.
Oh, we're on the outside. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's out. Oh, no, Sloth. No.
That's your fault. You picked him up. 100% blame Skate on that one, Zerx. Picked you up. Unfortunately, again, as you touched on earlier, go on, say that line again about the luck. Please do it.
If you've got no luck, you'll have no luck at all.
And that is, unfortunately, Xerxes at this round. We can't dwell on it for too long because Peas and Pills still going.
We got a safety car. We got a safety car.
No. Oh, no.
Suicide 5, leave the pampering to me, Skate. Of course there, mate, of course. I mean, I forgot you were in the chat there for a second. I tried to hold the fort while you've been away, but yeah, just can't do it like how you do it there, young fella. As we've got a safety car. Wow, poor Xerx. And that's unfortunate.
All right, I'll tell you what, actually, I'm going to take some of that blame off you there, mate. We're going to share the blame here because you pumped him up, and then I did mention about this driver of the day thing, about how it would change a lap later, and unfortunately, Xerx being in that driver of the day vote, and doing pretty well in it as well. He was level pegging at the time.
He was, he still is.
And unfortunately, he still is level pegging. He is now. Maybe he's getting a sympathy vote now. He is leading. This could be interesting. I don't think we've done this before. We haven't done this before, have we, Skate? Can we do this? Can we do a driver of the day?
No, we can't do that, man. No, we can't do that. No? Oh, no, I don't think so, no. It's got to be at least a finisher. I mean, geez. Come on.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I love the lad. I'd love him to get. I'd love the lad. I'd love him to get one, but unfortunately, that none of his fault. None of his fault. Of course, we did see that happen, and well, we one less wheel. Game over. Xerxes is probably just taking a bit of a breather at the moment, and
I think he needs a new wheel and a new TV. Probably. So we're going to start a fundraising cause for that.
We do want
Oh,
him.
Kaiser.
Oh, Zerks.
No.
Zerks. It's okay, mate. It's okay.
We love you too.
I know. We love you too, mate.
So, was that? Hang on, let me just double check on that one. I think somebody got drive through there. I think it might have been Kaiser.
Well, this is probably time. Well, Xerxes was a Cadbury and an oil sandwich, and very, very slippery. And well, I don't know, mate. Well, we won't go there. We'll keep it PG, folks. But well, there you go. There you go. And Sloth up in the 6th position. DJ 7th. That's where he was in between. Was the Zerx man. And just unfortunate. I did want him to get a driver of the day. He was going to win it too. And, well, unfortunate from the Zerx, man. Not his fault, of course. And like I said before, if you've got no luck, you'll have none at all. And, well, we do wish it'll all come good for him, of course. But, yes, it's just a game. We're all here to have fun. Yes, it's, well, when the heat of the moment's on and, well, you tend to get a bit hot under the collar. But Zerx is an experienced campaigner these days. And he'll sort himself out, of course. Under safety car here, how's I? We've got Peas leading this one. Pillars sniffing his gearbox. Knows what he had for breakfast, did he, Pillars? And we've got Andenge there in P3.
It's P5 I'm looking at here, Sloth. Sorry, Skate, on the restart here. Because you've got Sloth.
Mr. Monday. Mr. Monday.
Yeah, Mr. Monday, sandwiched in between Droftus and Sloth. He's got the soft tyres on. Droftus on the medium, Sloth on the medium. And I don't know if there's going to be anything left. There's got 8 laps on those softs now. I mean, I don't know. This is the question. Has he got anything left in those tyres, Mr. Monday? Because if he has, he might well come up with the goods here.
Well, I mean, what are we going to have? A 1 lap, 2 lap dash? A 2 lap dash?
It's going to go in at the end of this lap, so we'll have 2 lap dash. We'll have a 2 lap dash, I'm sure of it. And I'll tell you someone else that could benefit, just looking down the order, obviously with penalty situation, is just Mikey. And I'll tell you what, I mentioned penalties, why don't we do it? Why don't we do it? Ramsel in P9 3 seconds, Chewy in 12th on 3 seconds, the Extremist in 13th on 3 seconds. Callum has 3 seconds in 14th, but just Mikey Clean Skin in 15th. Kaiser behind him has got a drive through. I'm not sure if he's got any other penalties as well, so it's really game over for Kaiser.
So young Tommy.
Tommy's got 13 seconds of penalties, so again, pretty much game over for Tommy.
Yeah, probably clocked it up when he was avoiding that one. And yes, we've got George in the chat. How are you, George? Good to see you, mate. And yeah, about to go green here, buddy. A little bit under the weather. The voice is gone, and we're soldiering on. Housy's done most of this one, but we are here anyway. And well, P's leading this one. It's been a cracking race. Pillars is there and thereabouts, and I'll tell you what, Pillars will be spewing his behind P's. But we've going to have a couple lap sprint here, mate, and looking forward to getting this one down. Andenge, P3, doing a stellar job is Andenge, and Droftas, the new Portonian, on at the medium compound. There he is there. Mr. Monday, all shot down. Stellar job. P5, looking forward to seeing where he can go. And we've got the safety car in this lap. We'll stay with Pillars, because we won't give him a heads up on where it's going to be.
No, we're going to get that 2 lap dash then. We said this is going to be absolutely chaotic. Just forgive us, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to keep on track of this at all. But I guess we'll try and concentrate with the battle at the front, because it is going to be a right good ding-dong here. It's anyone's game at the moment, absolutely. Chewy getting a 5-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. Worry about that one later. So here we go then. We're going to get this one underway in a second. P's the man controlling the pace. When is he going to go? Hills is right there, look.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, look at that!
What a start! What an absolute start! He was out of Pillars and sideline, and he absolutely went! 0.8 of a second, Andenge! Look at Andenge on the side of Pillars! Have a look at this! Have a look at this! And Andenge, is he going to get the job done? Pillars! What's happened?
Droftus right there. Droftus is right there, sorry, in that battle as well with Pills and Andenge. Droftus getting a sneaky look. Didn't get the pressure from Allshot down, I thought he might do. So Droftus, can he pick anything up on those mediums? That'll be an absolute feat if Droftus can get on a podium here. Really will. Pease is gone.
Pease is absolutely gone. Look at that. And Pillars down into P3. I'll tell you what, This is what it's all about. We've got 1 lap remaining, 1.5 laps remaining, Housey.
I'll tell you what,
And this
look
is
at this.
insane. Look at Sloth on the back of Mr. Monday. Oh, he's kissing him through the corners. And I'll tell you what, no DRS. This is going to be a straight line finish to the flag. These boys will know it. They would have done massive charge throughout the safety car period. And, well, there you go. Droftas, Pillars, and Dangen, Peas. Peas leading the pack and leading it by 1.4 seconds. Peas is gone. Peas has gone.
Yeah, he's checked out. He's checked out. I'll tell you what, who's had a really impressive restart there. Young Tommy, he was down in like 16th, 17th, something like that. 17th even, was he last? He's up to 11th. Absolutely stellar restart. Just Mikey, again, I talked about him. He's up to 12th, so good restart from those two. Getting themselves on the back of that train, which starts from about Curtis in 7th. Obviously, Callum Ramsell and Tommy got penalties, so looking great for Just Mikey.
Oh, I am Sloth on the outside of Mr. Monday, and it'll become the inside for turn 2, and is I am Sloth going to get it? Is he going to get it? He certainly is. He does.
Oh, this one's going to go with the whole lap. Droftas looking at Andenge. The battle is for P2 here. Peas is definitely checked out of this. It's in his hands. Who's going to be on the podium? Who's going to
Andenge makes a mistake. Andenge makes a mistake. Droftas has got him. Droftas has got him up the inside. Fantastic move, but Andenge is still there.
Andenge is going to have the run. Soft tyres on the exit. And Tommy picks up a penalty. This is going to be close between these two. And Den's got the inside line then.
And Den's got the penalty. And Den's just got a penalty. And Den's just got a penalty.
Oh no.
And that is him. That is him. Droftas will take that 3rd spot on the grid. So we'll go further back because I Am Sloth wants to maximise. I Am Sloth will get P4. And Den's just going to drop like a stone. And Den's is going to drop like a stone. Look how close these gaps are. Mr. Monday will go up into P5. Fantastic drive by him. And there you go. Absolutely stellar Grand Prix. But Peas, well, 2 more quarters to go for our championship leader, the reigning champion of Formula 4. And here he comes. REL Peas. Is there anything stopping this man? Crosses the line. P1, P2 Pillars, P3 Droftas. Fantastic Grand Prix. I Am Sloth, P4.
Yeah, and then dropping, as we said, dropped down to 7th after that one. Allshot and Curtis both jumping him. Callum, the second son, in 8th place, sorry. Good result for Callum. DJ in 9th. Just Mikey 10th. Bloomster 11th. Ramsell 12th. Extremist 13th. Chewy 14th. Bannister 15th. Young Tommy, after doing such a good job, he must have had an incident on that last lap because he's 16th now. Kaiser will round out our 17 drivers left in this one. What a race.
Wow, what a finish. An absolute finish. And I'll tell you what, after that, as we watch Kaiser spin on his own there, after that, I'll tell you what, Pillars from taking pole position, coming home in 2nd place, Housey. I did not expect that at all. But what a restart from Peas. And that's what done it. The restart got out of Pillars' eye line. And Pillars was left guessing at that point. And whack, away he went.
Sorry, just drawing breath there.
Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. Letting the voice recover a little bit. I do apologize. Do apologise, folks. A little bit under the weather. But we got through it. We do hope you enjoyed that one. The game is giving it to Just Mikey. But you good people at home, there is a tie. We don't do ties, so we're going to give it to Droftas. Droftas wins the driver of the day, as voted by you, the viewers. And, well, there you go. RELPs holds that trophy aloft. And I'll tell you what, Housey, how many of them has he got? How many of them has he got? I hope that champagne tastes great, boys. And,
by now.
well, I mean, Xerxes, you got to finish the race to be able to get one, mate, unfortunately. And, well, there you go. But there's the timing screens, and we'll do this for the stewards. And,
fastest lap then taken out by Pills. So, does have that at least. Take away the added point that goes along with it. Could be vital. These 1 points come the end of the season with this lot, because there's not much to separate them. There really isn't. Another class race there from the Euro boys. Really good stuff.
Okay, folks, we're going to go on a brief pause. We're going to get our top 3 and driver of the day in. And, well, there you go. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Stay with us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We've got the drivers in for a chat. And while the driver of the day is going to join us any minute, we've decided to give it to Mr. Monday, all shot down. But, well, I'm going to let Housey do these interviews. My voice is knackered. I'm a little bit under the weather, as you do know. And, well, there you go, folks. I'll leave it with Housey.
Yep, so over to the interviews then, and we will start off with our second place man. Third place man being dropped us in this one, but he is not going to be here to do an interview this time. So we'll start off with Pills then. So Pills, pole position for yourself there. Second in the race, takes the fastest lap. He's just doing you up there towards the end. Maybe a bit of sweet to swallow there for you, Pills, but fantastic race. Give us a little bit of an insight from your point of view on the race.
Obviously, I dropped. Well, I don't know what happened. I took the same line out of turn 6 every time, or turn 7, whatever it is. In about one lap, I don't know. It was weird. The curve just bounced me off and hit the wall and lost my wing, but obviously came back through. And I mean, P2 is not too bad. Obviously, the gap doesn't open up to P's anymore, so we'll take it.
Yeah, damage limitation and such. Yeah, unfortunate though for yourself though, because you were looking fantastic. That qualifying time, absolutely stellar job there, mate. You were in a class of your own, certainly in qualification. So big congratulations to you. Obviously, I know Skate talked it up in the chat in the comms earlier saying you do like this track. Is this one of your favourites?
Yeah, but like anything like this, like Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, Belgium, like those three are my best.
Yeah.
We're moving to a ropey one next week. Um,
Yep.
So trying to maximise points and get 3 podiums in tracks that I like. I'm fairly happy.
Yeah, well, stellar job from you, mate. Unlucky not to take that win there, but good race. Some brilliant racing from yourself there. So congratulations. We'll see you again next week. Well done, Pills.
Yep, cheers, mate.
So then we will move on, ladies and gentlemen, to our winner and our championship leader. He's done it again. I don't know what to say about this guy, to be fair. I mean, what's that now? Let me have a quick count at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's his 6th win, I make it. Out of 10 races. Holds quite a lot of the other personal stats as well in terms of pole positions, wins, fastest laps, podiums. He's got it all, this man. I don't know who can stop him. I mean, Pills looked like he was going to stop him there, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So, Peas, I can't big you up anymore, I'm afraid, mate. You're going to have to take this one off me. Give us a bit of a insight from yourself on that one there. Obviously, coming through, you done that strategic pit stop there under the safety car, coming in, changing the mediums for the hards, putting the mediums back on a lap later, obviously a different set, and then going to the end. And to be fair, it absolutely paid off for you. I was getting slightly worried because you had guys in front of you that was doing a similar thing, but once again, you're the cream of the crop, P1.
It definitely wasn't as easy as it was described. To be fair, it was an up and down race. It went from good start to bad to good, then to bad again, and then in the end, I think the last safety car made my life just a lot easier because I think I knew if I got a good restart, there's no DRS, I'd be fine. But I think Pillar probably had the pace on me today, but it worked out in the end, so I'm gonna have to take it.
Yeah, well, that is the thing. You do just, I mean, we all rely on a little bit of luck sometimes. Not that you need luck, but again, if an opportunity's there, you have to reach out and grab it with both hands, and you did that. So congratulations to you. I mean, again, fantastic drive from you there throughout the race. I mean, it was up and down for a lot of people there in that race with the safety cars. It was a great one to keep track of. But again, I mean, we keep saying it week in, week out. You're still here. You're still P1. I mean, can anybody stop you? Can you be stopped? Or should we just send you the trophy now? I know some of the boys later down the grid will say that they can, but every time I keep hearing somebody say they can, look what happens on race day. You're there. So fantastic work from you, Pete. Absolutely stellar job, mate. Really well driven. Again.
Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. Take care. We'll see you next week.
For sure.
So,
You'll be hearing from
yeah. Here he is then, yeah, full of confidence. And again, that's what I said earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, about the confidence things. Your championship leader there, showing you what I mean. Confidence in abundance, and why wouldn't he? But we will now move away from our winner then and our podium positions to the driver of the day. And the driver of the day this week has gone to Mr. Monday himself, Mr. All Shot Down. Stunning drive again there, 13th on the grid, up to 5th. Again, last week, unlucky not to get driver of the day last week, but takes it this week. So 2 weeks on the bounce. Mr. Monday, All Shot Down. Congratulations, you are today's driver of the day. Give us a little bit of a rundown on your feelings and how that race went for you.
No, thank you. I mean, yeah, I wasn't expecting to be back on it, to be fair, but it's nice to be racing all these guys again. Definitely forgot how tough it is and got very, very, very lucky with the safety cars to work on the strategy, but being surrounded by all those guys at the front, it's never fun. I'm definitely going to have to cool off now. I got very sweaty at the end there. But no, luckily, fortunate got to hold on to onto the 5th place, which is what I wanted to kind of latch onto. But no, it was a great drive by quite a few of the guys out there today. The one that really got me to fair was big shout out to Mikey, teammate, getting those hards to do what he needed to do. Brilliant drive by him as well. But God, these guys are going to kill me. It's taking the energy out of me doing this.
Yeah, you almost need the week to recover if you're going to keep putting in performances like that, mate. But once again, I did touch on the stream. You know, we have missed you for the rounds that you missed, and you know, I pointed out the fact of what a great job you was doing, and this is why we missed you, because you give us performances like this. Dropped us jokingly did say, I think before last week's stream, we might as well not bother with driver of the day anymore and just give you the award week in, week out that you show up. And to be fair, you were very unlucky not to get it last week. To be fair, I'll take that one on the chin, because I did feel Pills deserved it last week. But today, I don't think there's any denying you definitely deserved that one, mate. And yeah, backing up what Droft has said there. So hopefully you can stick around and make more of the races. And
Oh, definitely.
yeah,
No, I definitely plan to 100%. So you guys, I'm not going to be getting on the podium, so you guys give me the taste of this now. Now I just don't want to let go of it. That's the thing.
yeah, well, that's how it happened last season as well, wasn't it, for yourself? So yeah, I mean, this guy, if you don't know him,
Well,
does have a bit of history with driver of the day, doesn't he?
I've got to just jump in quickly, Housey. I mean, we do have a bit of a habit of getting the boys in for the interview, and they get the taste of it. Next thing you know, look what happened to Nico there with the name change of Mazepin, of course, and he got his taste of a driver of the day. From that point on, he's just been plugging along and doing his thing, and now we've got Mr. Monday himself in here, and he loves the driver interview. So let's just see how he can, tag onto that hype train there, so to speak, Housey, and see if we can see him again in the commentary box, mate.
I'm sure we will. Well, let's hope we can get a podium from yourself, Mr. One Lap Down, Mr. All Shot Down, Mr. Monday, whichever you want to go by. So next time, let's have a podium then. Next time, come on. That's your challenge.
You'll have to ask some of the guys at the front to close down then.
No. You again, like I said, don't underestimate yourself, mate. You're there or thereabouts. Anything can happen. So that's the challenge. I want to have an interview with you in the commentary box for a podium position this season at some point. There's your challenge.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, mate. No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure. All right. Well, I think that's it, Housey. I'm going to end this one because I'm dying on the mic here. But I'll tell you what, folks, we've absolutely loved that race. I do apologise for being a little bit under the weather, but we got through it in the end. Housey, you've done a stellar job. That was another great weekend of racing. I tell you what, the competition is alive and well here in Formula 4. But I tell you what,